Wait, before the video starts, I have a big announcement. I partnered with CrowdMade and now I have a merch shop. I have these 2 shirts, pretty epic if you ask me. Don't wear shirts, no problem. I have a mug too. Later on I'll add new designs and stuff and I'll make sure to tell you guys when they come out. If you want one or more, I'm not your mom, then please do. It's a huge support to the channel and I really super duper appreciate it. I love you forever. Well, anyways, on with the video. If you didn't know, because you're illiterate, because the school system has failed you, then you probably didn't know that I moved out. I posted about it on social media, where you should follow me. But yeah, I moved out. Yeah, I'm only 18. Is that crazy? Not really, but some people seem to think so. And no, I didn't move to LA like every other YouTuber. I moved further than that. 45 minutes away from home. But why did I move out? I just needed to get away from the small town. These people don't understand that there's more to life and I just need to explore and find myself along the way, and I'm just going to college. I'm going to my local college for my generals. Don't ask me what that means because I don't either. And what am I going to do after college? I don't know that either. I'm gonna drop out and be a YouTuber. Well, anyway, I thought it would be great to tell you a few things about my experience. I moved out this summer to try and get settled in before college started, and my boyfriend Joey already moved in before me, and the place we're at is only a block away from campus, so that's really nice. But when you're meeting people at the school, and they're like, oh, were you on campus? And you say, no, I'm off campus. They, judge the heck out of you.
You commute?
But I walk. I'm only a block away. But how did we find this place? One of Joey's friends, I drew him in the How We Met video, actually, so he's known him for forever. He was going to the same college we were going to and was staying at his house that his grandma owned because his aunt wants to flip it. It's kind of complicated. But Joey slid in the DMs you got room for us? Yeah, I got room. So boom, that was easy. We kind of have 2 rooms. One is the bedroom, and then there's a small office room connected to it. The only problem with that is our desks are right next to each other. But Kelsey, how is that a problem?
What? Why do you go in so hard? Stop. See? What? That killed me through my shield? Where are you going? Well, this way. I don't understand. Oh. Yay!
And then also, whenever I want to record audio, because I'm too nervous to do it in front of anyone, I kick him out of there.
Yay!
But now, I don't have that problem anymore. I'll get to it in a bit. Also, living with men is so frustrating. He'll just leave the bathroom light on, and then all of his hair in the sink, all the stuff on the counter he won't put back in the cabinet, and the laundry on the floor. Hey, will you do your laundry? Yeah. Did you do your laundry? I will. Joey, your laundry? I'll get it. Joey, do your laundry. Okay, you don't have to yell at me. But it's okay because I love you and I'm very lucky to live with you. Since moving out, I've realized a lot of things. Buying your own groceries sucks. Before I moved in, Joey lived off of White Castle sliders for a week. I don't know how. I mentioned it earlier, but yes, we have a roommate. Let's call him David. So I found out that David is vegan after only seeing him eat blue corn chips and hummus every single meal. When people are vegan, it can either be a diet thing, health related, or by choice. So I was curious, so I was gonna ask him why.
Oh my god, Kelsey, you just can't ask people why they're vegan.
And the answer I got was not what I expected at all. So, why are you vegan? Anarchism. Excuse me, what? You always hear stories about how people's roommates were horrible, but that wasn't the case here. If anything, Joey and I were the sucky roommates. One time, David went on a week-long trip with his friends to another state, and Joey was teasing about pulling a prank on him. Honestly, we probably weren't gonna do anything about it because we didn't care enough and we're broke. But when Joey and I were shopping for groceries, he threw in a 4-pack of 8 sticky notes. What? We need these. That night, we were up until 4 a.m. putting every sticky note on every possible surface in his room. Even the ceiling. Except for one thing about it kind of sucked. We didn't know when he was coming back. We just didn't get his initial reaction. Besides all the fun stuff, living away from home can be difficult. At least for me it is. Obviously, you have to do chores. All of them. You have to work for money to exchange for goods and services. That's a wild concept. Buying groceries is my least favorite thing if you could not tell. Along with the laundry because our washer and dryer are in the basement and it's scary down there. I went from Root Tootin' Farmville to the biggest town over. You know, when you live in a small town and there's nothing to do, so you grab your friends and you drive to the biggest town and go to Walmart for fun. It's not fun for me anymore. Being in a bigger town makes me paranoid out of my mind. Every sound I hear I think is a serial killer, or every car that passes by I think they're watching me. It's honestly draining. I hate being alone. I mentioned in a tweet that a crackhead almost tried to kill me. I could be exaggerating, but my paranoid mind thought I could die. So let me explain. I was coming back from visiting my family for the weekend, and it was like 9 p.m., so it was pretty dark. I was running low on gas, so I thought, well, better now than later. Mistake number 1. I always get ethanol-free gas, and there's only one gas station that has that here. I drive over there, and the road is closed because of construction down that road. I think, I'm just getting gas, so I'll go through the cones and it'll be no big deal. Mistake number 2. I pull up and I start pumping my gas, but then from the corner of my eye, I notice that there's this other car there. And I think it's kind of sus because 1, it's like 9 p.m., no one's getting gas besides me. And 2, the road is closed off. But I'm also there, so it's kind of like I'm being sus, but whatever. Then this lady comes out of the car and wanders around a bit, so I'm already freaking out. She eventually starts like waving down someone, but she's facing a fence towards a police station. She's like waving to no one. I start shaking and fumbling the gas pump while she's over there tweaking, waving her arms around. I don't bother grabbing my receipt or anything, but before I even get back in my car and lock the doors, I get one last look at her. I swear that it looked like she was holding a gun the way she had her hands, and I was like, I'm going home. I hurry and pull out of the station, but surprise, surprise, she gets in her car and pulls out too. I'm thinking, oh hell no, I'm not letting this crackhead follow me home. I'm waiting for her to pull out in front of me. We have like a staring contest for like 5 whole minutes in the middle of the street. It's a closed road, but whatever. Waiting for her to leave so she can't follow me. She finally goes ahead of me and I'm thinking I'm in the clear. But on my way home, there's a car similar to hers behind me when I drive down my street. So I pass my house, take a right, and then it takes a right too. I take another right, and so do they. I go to turn right one more time, but then it pulls into a driveway behind me. I get home, I'm having a panic attack in my car, holding back my tears. Then Joey comes out and he's like, "Are you okay?" No! Then we go inside, lock the doors, and that was that. However, those aren't the only crackheads in this town. One time, I was turning onto Main Street and on the corner, there was this guy tweaking out, like crouching and standing up repeatedly. And then another time, Joey saw this one guy dragging a giant cross with him, like with a wheel on the bottom so he can be mobile. Other than that, living away from home has been great, where you feel alone all the time. So you always call your mom. You go home almost every weekend and not knowing anyone at college because all your friends moved away and being afraid to talk to anyone new. It's the best! One upside is that my roommate adopted a cat. He's bigger than my cats at home. Since I moved, I become irrelevant to my cats, but I mean, I guess that's okay. And this cat is so loud. Every time he walks into a room, he's the nicest cat I've ever met. He'll want to cuddle you like at any time. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I can take a break. Oh, shit. He doesn't have a name, kinda. I don't think one was ever decided. It was originally O'Malley, like from Cats. Then we threw around some ideas like pumpkin, cappuccino, churro, and then it landed on El Chapo. I don't know how, but I just called him Stinky. I loved having him home so then I wouldn't be paranoid at noises I heard and stuff. Whenever I cried, he'd come up on my lap and wouldn't leave until I was happy again. But then my roommate moved out and took him away. No! And then I took his old room and made it into my office so I don't have to hear Joey scream all day. But Stinky!
Kelsey, why don't you just go out and get your own cat?
I am a college student, stressed out of my mind, struggling to take care of myself. You really think that I should add the responsibility of caring for an animal on top of all that? No! Plus, after the 2 years of college, I don't know where I'm going next, and it'd be harder to move if I had a cat with me. Maybe I could get a fish. I could do that. Anyway, sorry if this video was all over the place. My life feels like it is right now too. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up so I know if you did. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe and hit the bell because I don't have an upload schedule. If you have any stories about moving out that you want to share, comment them down below. And if you really want to support me, please go check out my merch. I'm so super excited about it. And if you get anything from there, please show me. I would love to see it. Oh, and what's super cool is I did another lyric video for Scotty Sire. If it's out, it'll be linked somewhere on this video. I think that's all I got for you right now, so thanks a ton for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!